Morning all. Well, I'm back from a little break, a break from eBay and a little break from social media, so I'm fully recharged and I'm right back on it. And the first thing I've got to deal with, so we went away of course, but turned the eBay on in the last few days of the holiday, and first thing I've got to deal with is a couple of returns. So it happens, did not fit jacket, diesel jacket. I think it was about a 20 quid sale. So I do wish people would look at the measurements, but they don't. The second one is a little bit strange and a little bit more annoying. This is a very purple shirt, and when I took the photographs, it didn't come out as purple. Let me just shake you around a little bit. So is that coming out as blue on this camera? Purple, apparently, for the scientists out there who may already know this, when you photograph it, it comes out blue. Now, I realised this when I took the photos, and I should have done something about it. I should have gone into little colour adjustments and changed it, but I didn't. Anyway, those two are going to be refunded. Get those, and I've got another one that's got to be refunded. Another did not fit on a pair of trousers. I've got to list 10 things, so I'm going to take you through what I'm listing and how much I'm listing it for. And I've had some sales as well. So like I say, I normally turn my eBay back on with like a day or two to go the holiday. I changed my dispatch to 3 days just to give myself a little bit more time. My clothes are on a 1-day dispatch, or same day dispatch actually. So I'll take you through that, probably about half a dozen things that have managed to sell, and take you through what I'm doing today. So what I do realise when there's no activity on eBay, because I've got my feet up, eating loads of food and generally having a nice hot break on holiday, is it's the activity that gets you the sales. If you are on eBay and you're wondering why you haven't had sales, get some new listings on, fiddle about with your old listings and improve them. That's what I try and do. A set number each day to list and a set number each day to look at. I also take down old listings, adjust them, adjust price, adjust titles, and put them back on. I always sort things by end date, and we'll take the ones that are just about to end. And that's normally about 10 or 20 a day. Now, as usual, the floor is a bit of a mess. Look at this. I've got scales. I've put on weight on holiday. I'm over 70 kilograms now, which is not good. Car boot haul stuff. This room has got into a bit of a tip. But here's what we are listing today. I think I'm going to start with an easy peasy Pokemon plush. Is it a Charmander? I think it is. I'm not an expert on Pokemon. I imagine that'll go on a £5 or something like that. The camera I'd already drafted up before I went away, so I know that is going on for $99.99. Just need to add some photos. This one is quite nice. This is a Wii U. Picked it up for not very much money at all, because there was a problem with it. It was locked. It had a 4-digit pin on it. So I set it up. I've had a few, other ones where I've had problems, with no video signal, but I very persistently went through every single combination and luckily got it at, I think it was 3006. So it didn't go all the way up to like 8,000, 9,000. It took about 2 or 3 hours to do it, but got the thing working, reset it, and we're ready to go. And if you're wondering why this is out, this is my Wii U, which I bought a couple of years ago, which I've kept. I think it's like a rare version of it, and I needed the gamepad. Right, pair of Converse. I normally tend to buy just the platform ones, and I prefer them in black, but they will go on for around about 20 quid. This was a nice pickup at a boot fair, not too cheap though. The woman was pressing for a tenner each on these. A pair of 7 for All Mankind jeans, and I think they may well have been taken up. So this one, not in the best condition, a little bit of fading and a little bit of wear across the thigh, I'm going to probably try for about 2022 on those. They are Flint, I think was the name on them. And these ones, slightly better condition, just a pair of boot cut. Again, 7 for All Mankind. I'll probably try for, I don't know, 25 to 30 on those ones and see how we do. The FootJoy jacket, which I thought was a nice looking thing, there's a little bit of water marking on the sleeve, but generally it is in nice condition. I do like the Ping and FootJoy pickups if you can get them cheap enough. Can't tell you how much that one cost. I did get it at a boot fair. One I've already had an offer on is a Hackett, not a Hackett jacket, a Hackett polo. Not very much, worth very much really. I thought it might be around about 15. Nice polos, t-shirts, very difficult to make money on. But again, that was a boot fair pickup, so part of a bundle, so it would have been cheap. It's gone on for a tenner, just a tenner. But if it sells, it is easy to pack. All this clothing's easy to pack actually, so it's not too bad. A pair of walking trousers, Rohan. I think they're kind of essential warm, they're called. Rohan for you horse warriors out there, and they've gone on for $21.99. They're already on, so that's nice. And this is an England rugby top from 2015. I think I'm going to try for around about 30 quid on that one. There's just a tiny bit of the flag is starting to lift. I may well try and apply a little bit of heat on that, but it's in good condition. It's also 2XL, which is nice. I think it was quite pricey though when I bought it. I think the guy wanted a tenner and I may have bartered him down. This one is, I keep buying band t-shirts and then realising they're Primark or just, you know, some sort of reissue. I really did think this had some sort of age to it, but it's not. It's fairly new and it's just been worn to death. So it's a 2-pack hoodie. It's gone on for $16.99. I think that might be a little bit optimistic, but again, didn't pay hardly anything for it at the boot fair. Part of a bundle, so hopefully I'll make a tenner on it. We'll see how that one goes. So I've had a few sales while I've been working, which is nice. The Hackett polo, which has only just been listed, that has gone for $8.99. So again, I think I picked it up for £1 or $2. So quite glad that stuff like that does go. I think the size helped with it. It was it was only a large actually. I thought it was a 2XL. This I'm glad has gone. This was picked up as part of the Caterham bundle, the £800 Caterham bundle, which has made good money. And these were priced at £3 each. And I just thought it was a bit out there. And the guy had like loads of these, tons of these, and it was kind of the thought that, well, if you've got loads of these, you know, why haven't they sold? So I've got 4 of these. Like I say, I bought them for £3 each, I think, is what I paid for them. And this one has sold, what's it gone for? $17.99. So still 3 to sell. Yeah, all sorts of different flags, and you know, Barcelona one, Bayern Munich one, making a jacket. Weird thing, but there you go. The Gant rugby shirt, that was picked up in I've forgotten the name of the place, near just past Croydon, in a charity shop run round there. That's gone for £19.79. Bit of a weird price. That would have started at probably around £22, £23. So glad that's gone as well. But yeah, nice to see the stuff starting to sell through. Okay, last ones. Just can't stop selling stuff today. So another multi-tapper's gone. I sold one not too long ago. That went for a tenner. Probably picked up for a couple of quid. It was one of the first bit of clothing items that I picked up when I kind of started focusing on clothing again. So I listed that on the 28th of February, right at the end of February. It's gone for £10.79. We'll reduce the price. And this, nice sale this, and I've got another one to go on, which is a bonus. Picked it up for under a £5. it sold for it was on for £89.99. It sold for £79 exactly. I normally would only go 10% less than that, but it was only a couple of quid difference, so I let that one go. But good profits on that. Okay, just one more for the road before the sun sets and the battery runs out. It's a pair of short shorts from the Heavy Metal bundle a few weeks ago with skulls on back. Sold for £8.09, and just in time for me to get it packed up before I go to the post office. After I get that lot finished and on, some of it is already on, I've got this little pile down here. I've got a whole load of caps here, which all sorts of things. I'm finding some of these caps are very long tail. It all depends what the team is. What's this? Pittsburgh Pirates. They were cheap and they are so easy to list as well. So I'll look forward to whipping through like 10 listings there. And got some Boglins as well. I know you know people who are into their toys and stuff will probably know about the Boglins and whether they're worth money. Couple of pairs of new Levi's there. We'll draft those up. And this is a nice find. It is Skull Mountain Mighty Max, not my era. If you're into toys, let me know if you know anything about Skull Mountain and Mighty Max. I'm a bit of your more vintage Star Wars, but we'll draft all those up today, or we might get them on. Generally I like to get 10 on live and then just do a few more to set me up, because I haven't got many drafts in my draft bank at the moment. So that's the plan for the rest of the day, and get this pit tidy, which is for me always the hardest job. Hope you enjoyed that quick whip round. I'm going to do some filming at some boot fairs soon, and I'll catch you for the next one. Take it easy.